Man, it's real crazy. Boy, you'll never think somebody was scouting for your organs. Man, story time on the chick trying to trick me out my kidney. So
Out the
boom,
kidney is
I'm at the
crazy.
tattoo shop, right? I'm in there getting tatted up, and I'm kind of like bleeding a little heavy or whatever. So it was another little bitch nothing to get tatted up too. She like, she hearing the tattoo artist like, dang boy, you bleeding a lot. So she was like kind of in the area. She like, oh, like what blood type you is? It might be.
Hold on. Like how the first thing you bring up is the blood type. Like I don't even know you. You ask me what my blood type is. That shit.
Your blood type. So I'm like, shit, I'm AB negative. That's a rare blood type. That's a rare blood type. She like, oh damn, like I'm AB negative too. So we kind of like we go to sparking up conversation as I'm getting my tat. I'm talking, we chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? She end up getting her tattoo. I end up staying back a little bit just to try to, chill with her a little bit. You know, to help her go through what she finna go through with. Like she say, she be bleeding a lot. So
Right,
boom,
right.
we go to hitting it off. So we end up like exchanging numbers or whatever, and we went on a couple little dates, and I ain't gonna lie, we kind of locked in hard. So I'm like, that bitch was like, when I tell you, like she was just meant for me, like they were my real soulmate. They were my real soulmate, and I ain't gonna lie, I had got a little bit gullible too, cause when I tell you, that bitch was fucking me
Shit
like
right
her life
there.
depended on it, fucking me like her life depended on it, and it's gonna make sense later on.
Sometimes, fellas, you gotta be careful, man. Some women, they got that thing on them. I'm out hitting, it's hitting. Yeah, ain't a strong man. I'm talking about like you, your marbles fucking with some of these women. That good.
I was blind to the signs. That pussy kind of had me whipped. It kind of had me whipped. So you know, everything going good. I say about 3 months in, we end up kind of like moving in together. Cause she like shit, we can like go ahead and get a place together or whatever. And I'm like, all right, we can do this, cause it be like I say, felt like my soulmate. I felt like I was gonna marry this girl. That's what I
Damn,
felt like.
that's
She was
deep.
checking all the boxes. So as time going on, I say about 6 months in our relationship, she started, getting sick and all this here. And she was like, oh, I do like have this like kidney problem and all this here. I've been trying to get a donor because like I'm almost to the point of like the end of my life. Like
And what's even sadder, like she basically like used her story as a way to, like manipulate men. Like that's crazy, bro. At first I'm like, damn, that's sad. That's really sad. Like it really got me. Like,
I'm getting real sick now or whatever. I'm like in stage, whatever, I think it was like stage 3, stage 4. Anyways, it don't matter. But she like, yo, like, I've been on the donor list for a while. I've been waiting for me a donor, and I'm thinking to myself like, hey, I can't let my bitch die. I can't let my bitch die. They my soulmate. They my soulmate. So I end up like I do this shit or whatever. We went through all the tests. I passed the physical and all this hill, and we were getting set up for the, what I'm saying, for the surgery to give my kidney. Something just ain't seen right. So everything was going too good. I was like, you know
damn,
what? I gotta check her phone. I gotta check her phone. Everything going too good. My intuition, it was tingling. It was tingling. And I was right. When I went through that phone, it told me everything I needed to know. I done found all type of messages she got with a whole other nigga. Like she finna be with him after she get this kidney and all.
that's crazy work.
Part two. I'm gonna have to drop part two. Cause this shit was crazy.
Hey, that shit right there was crazy. These women will manipulate you. Them words, them stories and shit to get you to just go out bad. Like, you gotta be a strong man out here, man. You feel me? You gotta be able to piece stuff. Head on the swivel next time.
I go into a McDonald's, right? And you know how you go into a McDonald's to have those kiosks where you can like do your own order and then like you get that little receipt. So I go inside and I use this kiosk. Keep in mind, the floor is hella wet. When I came into the McDonald's, I almost bust my ass, right? So then this old man, this older man comes in. He had to be like in his 60s or like early 70s, right? And he comes in and he almost busts his ass too. So he's already pissed off, right? The old man goes up to the counter to wait for like an employee to come help him, right? He doesn't want to use the kiosk. And I know he doesn't want to use the kiosk because he came up to me giving me this whole machines are going to take over the world. They're taking everybody's job speech, and he refuses to use it. So he goes to the counter to wait on an employee to come help him. So nobody comes to help him for a hot minute. He gets pissed. I already finished my order, right? I got my receipt. It's in my hoodie pocket, like right here, right? This old man, this is what I knew. He wasn't playing around. He walks around the counter, which I've never seen in my life.
What?
I see videos on Twitter. He walks behind the counter and he goes like halfway into like McDonald's like kitchen area. He's like, hello, I need help. Then this older black woman comes around the counter, sees him, and then like she looks at him, then looks at me, because I'm like, I stepped over a little bit to see like, hey, somebody gonna beat his ass or what? Like the lady goes,
Right,
sir,
what the hell?
no, sir, you need to go back behind the counter right now. Sir, you are not, no, sir, you cannot be back here. And then the dude, he's already pissed because he almost bust his ass coming into the McDonald's. He looks at the woman and says, well, I don't see a sign saying we can't be back here and no one's up front, so what am I supposed to do? And then he turns and he looks back at me, he goes, do you see a sign saying that we can't be back there? And I was like, we is crazy. I'm not with him, ma'am. I'm not with him. And he goes, you need to leave the premises right now. You need to leave right now or we're gonna call the police. And then he goes, we ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, oh.
Bro, put you in there already. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I wasn't going anywhere anyways. I already paid for my shit. Don't put me in your things, sir. And then she goes, both of you leave right now. The police are on the way. I said, both? I got a receipt. So then the police show up. They come into the door, and both the cops almost bust their ass. They come in, and they start slipping because the floor is tremendously wet because whoever mopped just dumped water on the ground and pushed the stick around, really. The cops are not in the best mood right now. You know what I mean? Because anybody in uniform that almost bust their ass, you're not getting their best. And I understood that. So they come in and like, hey, we're gonna need y'all to leave. And I wanted to kindly express to them, I'm not in the whole thing. I used the kiosk. I got my receipt. It's really just him. And the old dude, he's going crazy. Like I ain't going nowhere. He's talking about the machines still. The cops ain't trying to hear about the machines. So then one of the cops like starts to approach me. Is like just kind of like gesturing me like outside, like to go handle all this like outside, right? So I reach to show my receipt because I had it in my hoodie. So as soon as I reach for my hoodie, she kind of like kind of shifts and puts her hand like, you know, where a gun might be. And I'm like,
damn.
oh shit.
Oh, shit.
It all came to me. She just showed up to like whatever, and I'm reaching for my hoodie, and I just so happen to be black. I'm about to be put on a t-shirt, and all that hit me, and I was like, oh no. I kind of like shuffled, but the floor is wet. So when I shuffled, I slipped, and I actually bust my ass. So I slipped and I fell, and I didn't know that there was a wet floor sign close by. So when I fell, I hit that sign, and it fell like down on the hard floor, and it made like a pop sound, like a bah! I thought I got shot. I thought I got shot, and I couldn't feel anything like me being shot, but I heard it, so I started pre-screaming. It went bah! I went, oh! While I'm laying on the ground, and then
bro, that shit funny as hell, bro.
So we finna do story time about how I fucked this nigga that's in the wheelchair and can't talk. And went to him in the girlfriend house to do it. So boom, bro sent me a little bad money thing on one of my stories or whatever. And shit, I know he just gotta send me for $1 million. So I'm like, what that supposed to mean?
Right.
And he was like, shit, I'm just trying to help you get out of the situation that you in. I'm like, shit, how much you talking? So bro sent me $1,000, y'all, but when he sent me $1,000, he sent $1,000 to my cousin boyfriend Cash App, because I don't have Cash App. He sent $1,000 to my cousin boyfriend Cash App. So when he sent $1,000, I went missing for like 2 weeks, probably about a week and a half.
Like 2
because
weeks.
I really was skeptical on going to the girl house. Okay, boom. Bro kept texting me like, dang, you have to pay my money, I'm charged to the game or whatever. But bro upped the price. So when bro upped the price, I couldn't really turn it down. So I ended up going. So when I went, y'all.
Yo, I ain't judging you now. This is a prime example what we facing as men, women nowadays. Like you remember when you was in school and stiff hard to get and everything. 10 years later, they going. But I ain't gonna say all women. Most part got that check, bro. They going.
We did what we did. Ain't no time to talk. We ain't talking. We finna get straight down to business. So we get straight down to business. I watched my brother up afterwards and all that. He texted me on the phone. How good it was and all that. But anyways, I leave. That was that. I leave. Brother text again. And brother was like, shit, I got this right here. I'm like, man, you ain't finna even try to lowball me. You gotta come back with the same thing that you came with. So once brother agrees to the same price, guess what I do? I'm in a U-Haul and all. She moving from the trailer. Y'all know when I moved from the trailer? Pulled up on brother then. Got the... Okay. Now the girlfriend is being motherfucking weird, texting my baby daddies and telling my baby daddies this is a video of me coming outside of his house and all this and that and that. First of all, that video ain't even me, bitch. He paid somebody else, bitch. This shit way from last year. What the fuck you keep on going around telling folks that I fucked your nigga for, bitch? Knowing you ain't going nowhere, you deaf for the motherfucking money. So what the fuck you sitting around telling everybody for? Yes, he paid me. Yes, he can pay me again. Yes, I don't give a fuck if he know how to walk or he can talk. Hello, 10 out of 10 highly motherfucking.
But I tell you, bro, that money don't discriminate. Like you got that check, bro. You can have one leg, one eye. It don't even matter, bro. What matters is that green, nigga, that dot.
Recommend. Do you understand me? Yes, I would do it again. What is wrong with y'all people? Like, y'all hoes gotta get a grip. Y'all hoes gotta get a grip. Ain't nobody finna spell y'all hoes. That ain't your house, that's his house. They married now, y'all. When we did what we did, I don't think they were married. She posted marriage certificate after he cheated with somebody else. Y'all, the nigga, since he got that $1 million, the nigga been paying for it. On my soul. On my soul, he been paying for
$1
it. But back to the story. Bruh, I'm in a U-Haul or whatever. Did what we did. I left. She found out. He get mad at me because she found out. She found out and she keep finding out because you don't know how to fucking cheat. So you can't get mad at nobody but your motherfucking self. And girl, let me tell you, you need to stop letting that motherfucking man in that wheelchair do you like that. Because I'll push his ass around that motherfucking house and push that bitch in the tub, turn the child on and beat that bitch with a belt. Do you hear me? You ain't never
What?
motherfucking watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman? The Charles and the Helen. You need to go watch that movie because you need to do that bitch just like that girl did him. Push his ass in that tub, let that child come on and tear that bitch up with a belt. Do you hear me? Anyways, y'all hoes gotta stand up on y'all feet. Stop sitting the fuck down when he come to these motherfucking niggas and stand the fuck up. I've been really sparing y'all with these story times. But I'm finna come on now. I don't give a fuck about still being in Montgomery. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. And then he wanna sit a hit text message to me. Tell me something when I start getting y'all whole look Dr. Map, then what y'all gonna do?
What?
Nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. Cause you gonna be in jail. But anyways, y'all. Story times. We finna start back doing story times.
Hey, this is crazy. Dude in a wheelchair, like playing them both. Got them both head over heels. Hey, man, it's crazy. All you need is a check, man. That is crazy. Hey, shouts out to dude in the wheelchair. But hey, man, gotta make smart decisions, man, when it comes down to it, man. Women, bro, they crazy, bro. You heard what she said? Talking about, I push off the edge. That's what she said. Hey, either way, man, that shit's still crazy.